Hi, this is Tim from fititmidlife.com, and today we have a 3-month update on the Nike Metcon 5 cross-training shoes. We're going to look at both the Matt Fraser Special Edition as well as the regular edition Metcon 5. I've been wearing these on a regular basis for the last 3 months, both in the gym and elsewhere, and I want to tell you what I found out about the shoes. There are some important differences and changes in these shoes as compared to the Metcon 4 and the Metcon 4 XD. So if you're thinking about buying the Metcon 5, be sure to watch the whole video and find out what those important changes are. All right, let's talk about these shoes. The biggest difference is the cushioning. So in the Metcon 5, this is the drop-in midsole. Nike has switched up how they do this. You can see it's clearly, they call this dual density. You can see there's clearly two different pieces of foam. This front part, the forefoot, quite soft and flexible. The back, the heel, this is relatively inflexible. Big difference between up here and here. And the Metcon 4 claim to have this as well, right? But this is a difference you can feel. It absolutely makes the shoes more comfortable to wear all day, more comfortable to walk long distances, but still good for lifting heavy weights where you don't want a compressible, mushy heel in the shoe. So biggest difference, the Metcon 5 is a more comfortable shoe to wear to go long distances and still works in the gym. Okay, let's talk about sizing. When I first ordered these, I ordered an 11 because that's what I wear and it fits me perfect in a Metcon 4, Metcon 4 XD, and even the Metcon 3, size 11, it's what I wear. It felt a little too tight, a little too restrictive in the Matt Fraser, which is size 11. I do not have wide feet. I have relatively narrow feet. And so 11 just didn't feel quite right. When I ordered the regular edition, I ordered 11.5. So I went 1/2 size up. And that made a world of difference. This is a better fit for me in the Metcon 5, going 1/2 size up. I would recommend that everybody do likewise. Let's talk about the Hyperlift. So that is the drop-in wedge that Nike provides that is meant to add 8 millimeters in the men's shoe of heel to toe drop. So you drop these in like this. And the idea is to give you more heel to toe drop when you need that for wall balls, squats, and movements of that sort. I don't use these much. I have not used these. They drop in quite easily. They stay in place, but your foot is kind of higher up in the heel cup of the shoe, and it just doesn't feel right to me. It feels too different from having them without the Hyperlifts. So I have not made much use of the Hyperlifts. Having said that, the 4 millimeter heel to toe drop in these shoes without the Hyperlift is the same as the Metcon 4 and the 4 XD. If those worked fine for you, then I imagine the Metcon 5 without the Hyperlift would work fine for you as well. Let's talk about the Squeak. So the Metcon Squeak is gone. You can see that's a pretty quiet shoe. Compare that to the Metcon 4 or the Metcon 4 XD. That's the Metcon Squeak. That is the drop-in midsole rubbing against the inside of the shoe. When I posted my first video and made that comment, a lot of people said, well, you haven't had them long enough. It's something that only some of the shoes do. It's something that only happens over time and so on. But 3 months in, neither shoe is making any noise. And I'm confident to say that Nike has fixed the Metcon Squeak in the new Metcon 5 shoe. Let's talk a little more about size too. These are heavier, significantly heavier than the Metcon 4s. So the Metcon 4, if you put them on the scale, a men's size 11 weighs in at a little over 11 ounces, about 11.3 ounces. These Metcon 5s weigh 13.6 ounces. So they are 2 ounces heavier per shoe as compared to the Metcon 4. Now, is this a difference you can feel? Questionable, right? But 2 ounces is a significant gain in weight for sure. So they are heavier than the shoes have been in the past. The Nike Metcon 4 XDs, by the way, weigh in about 12 ounces. So these are still over 1.5 ounces heavier than even the Metcon 4 XD. All right, and so just to recap, the Nike Metcon 5, great shoe. I like it. It's comfortable. They've increased the cushioning. It's more comfortable to wear all day long, but it is still a great shoe for the gym. The firm support, very good for lifting heavy weights, squats, deadlifts, overhead press, anything else you're doing with heavy weight. These work fantastic, and they also look good. So really digging the vibe and the style of these shoes. And I think they've held up well in that regard. Very pleased that they have not started squeaking. They are quiet, just like every other cross-training shoe now. So props to Nike for getting that figured out. And maybe at the 6-month mark, maybe I'll have used these Hyperlifts. So check back then, and we'll let you know. That's our review. Thanks for watching. I'll have another long-term update at the 6-month mark. Be sure to click subscribe so you don't miss that update. You can also find more hands-on shoe reviews at fitatmidlife.com. Check the link in the description. Thanks. Have a good day.